let me get things straight. You're a successful entrepreneur. You're earning thousands of dollars per month. You have a company that's successful. You consider yourself to be a successful businessman. However, you don't have the exact same success when it comes to dating. Somehow you cannot transfer this mindset and this success into the dating field. You're talking in front of 1,000 people maybe. You're renting a huge opera place to have a speech in front of your investors, let's just say. And still, when it comes to talking to a woman in public, you're shy and you decrease your self-esteem. You see yourself as something small in regards to the woman, which you put her on the pedestal and you think she's something big. So let's address the situation. Let's see why the business mindset does not work in the dating field. Right, so let's explore the first problem that we are creating. The first thing is, in business, when you sell, you think that your client, your customer, is your master, basically. So you're trying to serve him as best as possible, which means you're trying to figure out a way to serve him properly. You're trying to figure out ways to not upset him or to help him achieve the situation, the objective that he is after for. You're looking to give him some efficiency, basically that is the situation. Now you cannot bring that mindset into the field where you're approaching women, because the women are not your master. When you go and talk to a girl, you cannot assume she is your master or she is the best woman that there is out there, because you simply do not know her. So when you go and you talk to women on the street, you're trying to figure out if she is the best option out there, if she is indeed the woman that you want to have a relationship with, if you indeed want to have a coffee with her. You cannot simply assume that she is the perfection and she is the woman that you want. You first need to discover if she is that thing. So a lot of guys, this is the problem that they do on the field. They go like a leaf in the wind, and the assumption is that the woman is the thing that they're looking for. So basically they put her on a pedestal and they lower themselves in front of her. They play this game of possibility. I'm gonna go and talk to her, maybe she wants to have a coffee with me. I'm gonna go talk to her, maybe she's gonna be attracted to me. But the thing is, the assumption that you're making is that she is what you want. So exchange that mindset, because you see, the mindset that you do in the business where the customer is your master does not apply over here. Over here, you must lead the situation, okay? Meanwhile, in business, yeah, you're still a leader, but first of all, you are following to understand what the customer wants and how to serve him best. Often in business, it will happen that you have to convince the person in front of you that what you're offering has value. So you have this game of convictions when the customer actually knows what you're offering. Obviously, he knows you for a while, maybe he knows your offer, he knows that the specific offer will help him. But however, very often these customers, they do not know exactly what they want or what they need. Or they are asking you about the project, but then they want another 5 different things. So over there, you're gonna talk to him, you're gonna show him that you are the right option, that whatever options he chose so far, he spent the money on bullshit and things that didn't help him. So in a way or another, you will start this game of convictions where you will convince him that you are the right opportunity for him. Now, this business mindset is not going to help you in dating, because you're going to go on the street and you're going to apply the same principle over here, trying to convince the woman in front of you that you are the best option. And the question is, why don't you feel like the best option? And second, why are you trying to convince her of something that her feminine instinct will kick in and will tell her straight away if you are what she wants? Because you see, the authentic feminine energy recognizes very fast the authentic masculine energy. You must be confident that a woman knows deep inside what the guy in front of her is. She will recognize straight away integrity and dignity, assuming that this is what she's looking for. So you don't need to start a game of convictions. You don't need to try and sell yourself out. You don't need to try to brag about stuff, because this is another problem, but we're going to talk about this in a bit. But until then, you will see that the business mindset does not apply over here in dating, because if you're trying to convince her, she's going to keep wondering, what are you hiding, or why are you so try hard. Listen, man, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like the video. I mean, I would appreciate it. It would mean the world for me, because we are reaching number 3 on the list of problems that you do when you try to bring the mindset of the business into the dating mindset. So listen to this. One thing is, when you're talking to the people that you hired, or when you're talking in front of an audience, or the people that you are actually inspiring, well, for them, is inspiring to know your story, to know your struggles and how you achieved what you achieved. But when you're talking about the things that you achieved, they will listen to you, and they will be very careful to understand what are the 10 steps they need to replicate to get into your position, or even in a better position that you are right now, exactly as you're doing in this video. My story and the way I accomplish things in my life will inspire you, and will also leave you a blueprint to what to do in order to make things clear and reach the exact same success, or even better. However, when you apply this mindset into the dating scheme, things will not be the same, because what happens is the woman will look at you and you're basically bragging about stuff. It will seem that you're bragging about the things that you realized, the things that you achieved, and women will lose attraction for you. You should wait for a way to come naturally to these subjects, these topics, or you should allow her to discover these things about you in a natural way, as well as talking about the things that you realized and achieved, the objects, let's just say, or the material wealth, or God knows. It will inspire the people that follow you and want to be like you, but it will trigger a resistance into her, as again she will think that you're bragging, because women don't look at what you got in your life. They are looking at how you are using them. So basically she's looking if you're lighting the fire in the house, if you're bringing the meat, you're bringing the food exactly as a hunter, and if you are paying close attention to the tribe that are following you. In this case is her and your children that you have with her, the family. If you are making sure your family is peacefully and happy, basically. What do you do in business when things are finally flourishing and you make more money and you're becoming way more prosperous and you have abundance? Well, you take the profit that you did and you put it right back on the business to grow it. However, this mindset, when you're approaching women to add more than what you're already doing, is not actually going to work, because you're going from the assumption that you're not enough. So if you're going to think into your mind, well, I need to be more charismatic, the assumption that you're making is that you are awfully boring. If you're going to be like, oh, I need to make her laugh more, I need to be more funny, the assumption that you're making is that you're sad, or you don't know what you're doing, you're confused. If you're telling yourself, I need to be more elegant than how elegant I already am, the assumption that you're doing, again, is that you're not good enough at any given day. So how about leaving all this aside and don't do more than what you're already doing? Just try to understand what exactly is not working, be okay with yourself, and at the same time, yes, you can become better. You know, you can dress elegantly if that's what you want, you can be more charismatic, but you should be enough right now for what you're trying to do. These are simply bonuses that you can be better, you can be more funnier, and blah, blah, blah. It shouldn't be like an obstacle for you to achieve what you want right now. Right, so when it comes to the business mindset that you're trying to basically apply over here in approaching women and dating, well, in business, you can develop a skill, you can learn it like mechanically, mathematically if you want. You can have a map that says from A to B to C to D, and you understand how it works. You become an expert at that. You're actually very comfortable in talking in public, you're talking to the people that follow you. But then when it comes to dating, women actually, they behave like life. You get back from life whatever you think and feel about yourself, but deep down. We're talking about the subconscious mind over here. So yeah, you cannot just apply a map of skills. You cannot just be over there and say some pickup lines. You cannot just try to manipulate the situation in your favor, because it's not going to work. It might work to a certain degree, but it will stop working as soon as she wants to discover who you really are And you're trying to bullshit her the way you bullshit yourself every single day. So the problem is, especially for men like us, that we lie a lot. And the way we lie about ourselves every single day, look at your friends. They think they are something big. They think they are doing amazing things. If you ask your best friend, how long does he last in bed? He will say 2 hours, 3 hours, 1 night, 3 weeks. He's a porn star. But the reality is he maybe lasts 5, 10 minutes, God knows. So we're trying to build an image of something that we are not. And the freedom is indeed living that image. Indeed killing that part of us that is lying all the time. It means to go inside of yourself, in your inner truth, where you know that you're masturbating, you don't have anybody with you. Stop lying to yourself. Men lie to themselves a lot. They go to an escort, they book 1 hour. But when you have sex, you can search this on Google. The average sex act is basically 5 minutes. But why are you buying an hour? Because you're looking for something else. You're looking for something more. You want some deeper connection. That's what you're looking for. And the escorts that know how to sell themselves, they will always play this role where they're your best friend. You can come back to them again. They will play the role of your mom, whatever is missing in your life. So go deep inside your truth and try to work on your values. Try to become the man that a woman wants, because women naturally feel if the guy in front of them is based on integrity, dignity, and they are looking for this. Assuming that you have a woman that knows what she wants, she is looking for that thing, and she will recognize it straight away if you are or if you aren't. So this is the thing you need to address, and this is the job you have to do in regards to you, to yourself. That's why applying the business mindset in dating will never work. There is a journey that awaits you, and you can actually access the journey right now if you decide to stop lying to yourself. And if you want to work with me, you have my email in the description below. Just hit me up and let's start it. Let 2025 be the year of your life, the year of your change.